Language clearly not written by lawyers. It's too short. It is understood, and this overlays Article 32. The entire Article 32, this is an MOU, does not have an expiration on it, as you see, which overlays Article 32. It is understood that if the service, and it's contracting or insourcing, both, contracting in or outsourcing, both. It is understood that if the service can be performed at a cost equal to or less than that of contract service, when a fair comparison is made of all reasonable costs, the work will be performed in-house. If you're in MBS or BMF or maintenance craft or clerk craft, that ought to be exciting language for you, because a lot of times we've been cheaper and we didn't get the work. Now, if we're cheaper, and we are going to be cheaper, a lot of times, because we've got a lot of tools to work with, that work is coming back. This is going to bring thousands of jobs back into the union. Thousands. Next. The MOU on outsourcing initiatives. Let's click on that. I'm going to have Phil, if he would, speak on that a minute too.
This gets us involved with outsourcing early. As it is, we complain that, especially with national outsourcing, they make a decision to outsource and then they notify us and expect us to go and convince them not to do it. This allows us to get involved before they go and begin any outsourcing activity. And it allows us to use Article 32, but more. We can actually negotiate what that in-house operation will look like. So, for example, if we know of space that's available, the Postal Service is already paying for, if we want to change the mix of employees, we want to use new hires instead of transferring people in, we can do a number of things to negotiate a situation where we can compete. What we face right now is the Postal Service normally will decide on national things to contract stuff out because it decides to do the work differently and to do it in a more cost-effective way. And it gives those savings from working smarter to the contract side as opposed to the in-house side. As soon as we're going to do in-house what we're already doing, rather than use the methods that the Postal Service is using when it contracts out. So the contractor isn't actually saving anything, it's the method that is. So we think we can be very competitive. So we get an opportunity to compete before work goes out. And here's some important changes. When Mail Transportation Equipment Service Centers went out about 15 years ago, those contracts have been renewed 4 or 5 times already. We never got another shot at the comparative analysis or getting that work back inside. Now we do. We get exactly the same shot that we get when work's initially considered for contracting out before they decide whether or not to renew a contract before it expires. We get a shot at trying to get that work back in by arguing about the comparative analysis and if we wanted to negotiate work rules, wages, whatever we need to get that work back in.